Hey guys, Nick and Brandon here from CFIO. We get asked quite a bit, how do I train my abs? So much so that we actually just started a program called Guns, Buns, and Abs,
Guns,
right?
Buns, and Abs started yesterday.
So we started that yesterday, but we wanted to take a second with the whiteboard and draw a little graph for you and give you some 3 tips to getting those abs or getting them back if you lost them.
So the biggest thing is, if you see our pie graph here, the biggest chunk of the pie is nutrition. Abs are made in the kitchen. Eliminate sugar, eliminate unnecessary grains from your diet, add in a lot more leafy greens, drink plenty of water throughout the day. Obviously this can get a lot more in depth, but if you do nothing but eliminate sugar, drink a lot more water, and eliminate unnecessary grains and processed grains, you'd be well on your way for that.
Yeah.
What's the next step?
Next thing, let's do, I'm gonna let you draw, it would be a little bit smaller portion, and we're gonna go high intensity interval training. All right, so the idea that I'm gonna get on a treadmill and work for 30 minutes, and I'm gonna burn enough calories to lose body fat or slim up my midline. Part of that is true, but you need more high intensity interval training. So we're talking short bursts of high intense work. Think I'm gonna run sprints, do a few burpees, and then in about, 30, 40 seconds, and then I get to rest for maybe 20, 30 seconds, and I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna continue to do that as fast as possible with as much effort as possible with a little bit of rest until I can't do it anymore. Normally, if you're doing this, it's gonna be under 30 minutes. So think 4 minutes to 25 minutes or 20 minutes. Yes, you can get enough work done in that short amount of time.
Absolutely. I'd say the next big piece of the pie would be strength training. So we're talking
strength training. Wait a second. When I get bulky and not get abs, right? I will look like those powerlifters.
I've been doing this for 5 years and I'm not big yet. So, strength training, we're talking big functional movements. So we're looking at squatting, deadlifting, even bodyweight movements such as push-ups and pull-ups, just developing larger muscles with your body. Now, you're not necessarily going to get big and bulky, but the more muscle that you build in your body, the more fat that you're going to burn over time as well. So one of the big things that you need to incorporate in your training is strength training. So there's big lifts like back squat, deadlift, and even bodyweight movements such as presses, shoulder press, overhead.
You think about strength training as core to extremity. So if you're doing it right, I would say add into strength is make sure you're actually squatting right, make sure you're pressing right, because if you're doing it from core to extremity, then your core midline is going to get trained as well.
Absolutely.
Last thing is the small piece of the pie, accessory work. So a lot of times we think, hey, I'm going to do 1,000 crunches and I'm going to get those abs for summer. Accessory work, there's a place for it, but it's just a small portion. Can you give us some examples of what you guys did last night for accessory work for the abs?
Yeah, absolutely. So we ran a quick little 14-minute workout that was high-intensity interval training with work rest. We had one partner run a sprint, about a 100-meter sprint. They came back inside. Their partner was holding a plank. So it was a good workout where one partner was sprinting, the other person was planking, and they rested as needed. So they had a big portion of high intensity, but the small part of that was accessory work. We also run Tabata intervals, so 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds off of different accessory movements like pale-off presses, like hollow body positions, Superman positions, and things like that, which are great for training the core and getting things strong. But again, such a small piece of the pie. So work on your nutrition, develop high-intensity interval training, add that into your training program regimen, and then do at least 3 days a week of big strength lifts. Monday, Wednesday, Friday would be a great option of doing some big strength lifts, and then the last part would be just adding in some accessory work to develop a stronger core.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
We killed it.
Oh, that was awkward.
Oh.